Ouais, allô? Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui en ces débuts de semaine? J'espère que vous allez bien, que tout se passe bien, que vous passez un excellent début de semaine. Et nous, en ce qui nous concerne, petit après-midi chill sur la fin de l'événement de Genshin. On s'était arrêté la dernière fois. Donc l'événement qui s'appelle Ode à la lune d'argent sous les lanternes, où on a découvert le personnage de Zibai. Hop, du coup, vous met le jeu. Voilà. Hop, le temps que j'arrive Spotify. Voilà. Donc, du coup, on s'était arrêté, mais vraiment à la toute fin de l'événement, à l'épilogue, où en fait, on était allé au Festival des Lanternes à Liyue, vu qu'on avait fini l'histoire principale. Et à cet événement des lanternes, en fait, on a découvert qu'il y avait quelque chose qui cachait la lune, donc la vraie lune, hein, suite aux événements de notre Cry. Et en fait, ce qui cachait la lune, c'était la projection de l'ancienne lune qui commençait à s'effacer. Sauf que dans cette projection, on a découvert que se cachait l'une des trois âmes de Zibai, vu qu'elle était décédée il y a quelques siècles, quelques millénaires même, et notre but ça a été de réunir ces trois fragments d'âme, ce qu'on a fait la dernière fois, pour la ressusciter. Et là on l'a ressuscitée, là le but c'est de profiter du festival des lanternes. Donc voilà, donc nous sommes partis. Wow, on peut profiter de ce magnifique paysage par contre, hein. On dira jamais assez, mais festival des lanternes c'est magnifique quand même. Je l'avais jamais fait du coup le festival. Parce que je me concentrais principalement sur l'histoire principale, puis j'avoue que j'avais peur que ça me spoil l'histoire principale, parce que là j'ai bien vu que c'était suite aux événements de notre Cry, quoi. Donc j'aurais trouvé ça un peu triste de me faire spoil que la nouvelle lune était revenue, mais du coup je le savais déjà vu que j'avais fait notre Cry avant. Ah, regardez-moi ça comme c'est magnifique, toutes ces lanternes. Non franchement c'est beau. C'est beau, c'est beau. Alors du coup patienter. Hop. Allez, on va patienter. Jusqu'au surlendemain. Hop. Allez, bye bye le festival des lanternes. Sur une belle image du palais de Jade. Jusqu'au matin du surlendemain. Ah. Zut. Bon, on va s'avancer d'une demi-heure. Pas d'une heure. Voilà. Il faut pas dire que 7h40, c'était pas le matin, mais bref.
Wonders how the White Horse Adeptus is getting along. Maybe we should check in on her? We can ask Zhangli where she is.
Allez, du coup, c'est parti pour la suite, enfin, suite et fin d'événements. Et du coup, en attendant, je pense que, à mon avis, on va le finir dans peu de temps. Je pense qu'on commencera l'autre événement qui est Fontinalia, pardon, ensoleillé en été. Donc le festival de Fontinalia. Donc voilà. Donc installez-vous confortablement et nous sommes partis pour la suite de l'histoire. Enfin, le temps d'y accéder, évidemment. Ah, 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 j'ai encore eu le même pigeon. Où est... Ici. Toujours le même bar hein, qu'on va.
Looks like Zhangli hasn't stopped by for tea today.
Hey, are you two looking for your friend? Try going up that way.
Is Zhangli up that way?
No, but that young lady who was dressed up as the White Horse Adeptus the other day is. She's your friend, right? I just saw her head toward Wanmin Restaurant. I was wondering why she was eating alone. But then you two showed up hot on her heels.
Oh, what luck! We were just on our way to find her. But what's she doing at Wanmin Restaurant?
I have no idea. I said hello, but she completely ignored me. She couldn't have forgotten who I am, right? I mean, we're kindred spirits, aren't we?
Maybe she's still half asleep, but her brain might be a little fuzzy.
Oh, that makes sense. I was wondering why her eyes were so red.
Her eyes were red? Oh, that doesn't
Comment
sound
ça, des
good.
yeux rouges?
You young people, staying up all night because you think you're invincible? Look at your friend. Missing out on sleep so she can pretend to be the White Horse Adeptus. That's where that leaves you, you know. A word to your friend from someone who's older and wiser. She really needs some rest.
Paimon won't be so certain about the older and wiser part.
Yeah, what was that? Hurry along, then. Oh, and don't forget to come back and check out my Rex Lapis cosplay when you're done.
Ok, direction l'épilogue du coup.
Where's the proprietor? Come out and see me at once!
Ah waouh! La pauvre,
Xiangling and Chef Mao aren't here right now. What can I help you with?
c'est l'une des âmes qui
And
se
who
réveille.
might you be?
My name is Shenhe. I work here at Wanmin Restaurant.
Parce que c'est vrai qu'on avait, du coup, comme on avait réuni ces différentes âmes pour la ressusciter, bah elles ont pas encore, entre guillemets, fusionné. Donc ce qui fait que parfois, bah, l'une de ces personnalités de l'une de ces trois âmes peut reprendre un peu la surface, quoi. Le temps que sa personnalité entière se reconstitue. Je sais pas si c'est très français ce que j'ai dit.
Shenhe. Are you that crane adeptus who loves planting mint? It's been a few days. Have you improved your gardening skills? Did you manage to cover the slopes with mint?
Mint?
Elle est
I
l'amante.
don't know anything about mint. But I am familiar with Qingshen and glaze lilies.
Ha! Already casting mint from your mind. How can a practitioner of self-cultivation be so fickle, chasing after every new plant that catches their eye?
I'm not sure I get what you mean. Are you delirious from hunger? Would you like something to eat?
Shenhe! White Horse Zabai! So this is where everyone is!
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a long time. Happy Lantern, right? Is this customer a friend of yours?
Don't mind her, Shenhe. She's just a little cranky because, she didn't sleep well last night and she's only just woken up.
Ouais, c'est pas faux qu'elle vient de se réveiller. D'un certain point de vue.
I see. In that case, Miss Zabai, I have a tonic here infused with Qingshen. It's cool and soothing when applied to the eyes. Would you like to try a few drops?
J'adore comme elle prend ça premier degré.
There! Who are you two noisy children?
Hey! Have you forgotten about us already?
Mémoire courte, hein, Zibai.
Guides. Yes, I seem to recall something about some guides. Ah, yes, now I remember. What luck! I was just looking for someone to show me the way to Elong Wharf.
Huh. Is she starting to come around?
Ouais, c'est parce qu'une de ses autres personnalités a pris le dessus.
Someone requested my help in purchasing some tea leaves. I was informed they have discounted prices during the festival and that I shall get a good deal there.
Tea leaves? This sounds like Zhongli's doing. He sure knows how to get people running errands for him.
A surtout payer des choses à sa place.
Your friend Rex Zhongli initially requested the most expensive tea, but then a young lady in a hexagram hat mentioned he'd burned through the Wangsheng funeral parlor's yearly expenses at an exhibition
comme
a
c'est
few days
étonnant.
ago. As such, he is only permitted to buy items that are discounted this month.
Oh, that's his boss, Hu Tao. It's about time she realized the problem and put a stop to his spending sprees.
Oh, I see. So that's why you're here. Unfortunately, Wanmin Restaurant doesn't sell tea leaves. If you're truly in need, I could gather some wild tea from the mountain slopes.
You don't sell tea leaves? but I remember your boss, Miss Lu, saying that she owns tea fields.
You really should get some rest. The person you're talking about isn't the boss of Min Restaurant. She's just like you. She came here to eat.
Is that so? Life really is full of surprises.
What surprises? Your brain really is as gooey as a pack of slimes. Paimon can't believe Zhongli entrusted you with going all the way to Yilong Wharf and buying tea.
That would be excellent, my dutiful guides. Ah, yes, Miss Crane. I apologize
Mademoiselle
profusely for my
Lagrue.
improper behavior just now. Please forgive me.
I completely understand. Master often says that the human body is like a mechanism in need of regular maintenance. When a person cannot rest at night, they are sure to become irritable and on edge.
Miss Crane, you appear reasoned and compassionate on the surface, yet I sense dark forces churning within your spiritual core. Those red ropes you wear are what bind them, am I correct?
Oh, you can sense that?
Indeed. I also sense that with your strength, you might try undoing one or two of those bonds when training.
Untie Shenhe's ropes? Wouldn't that be risky?
Though the use of red ropes to bind the soul is a wondrous technique, practitioners must eventually learn to break free from external aids and look within themselves for restraint.
Master has told me similar things, but I am not ready yet.
Your self-cultivation has progressed far enough.
Then I will seek further guidance from my master.
If
Il
you
faut aussi
still
qu'elle
have
se sente
doubts,
prête, quoi.
you can find me at the Baiju guest house. I'll be taking up residence there for a while. For now, my dutiful guides, let us be off.
Ok, le port. Le port. Qui est... Où est-ce qu'il est? Il est aussi loin que ça, le port? Bah putain. Il est aussi proche de Fontaine que ça? Non, c'est vraiment ça la quête? Ah oui. Bon, et en plus j'ai pas de TP plus proche. Bon, on va prendre celui-là. Au passage, je pense qu'on prendra le grand TP. Oh non. Oh, j'ai dû déclencher une quête secondaire. Oh, fait chier les quêtes secondaires qui se déclenchent alors qu'on n'a rien demandé. Ah, ça me gave. Surtout qu'elles sont sur les TP. Ah, mais super. Et c'est pas doublé, quoi. Ah, mais c'est chiant, quoi. Sur les TP. Ah, on peut pas les éviter, hein. Du coup, Fujin, je sais pas qui c'est. Bienvenue à tous, je m'appelle Fujin, je suis l'adepte de ces environs, et voici la petite théière que je considère comme mon chez-moi. Cool, mais on s'en fiche. Ah, mais on était encore dans les montagnes à l'instant. Comment a-t-on fait pour... 3 petits points. Je vous ai invité ici, mais sans avoir pu vous donner d'explications au préalable. Ce n'était pas convenable de ma part, veuillez m'en excuser. Ben ouais, en fait, tu nous plonges dans ta théière, on n'a rien demandé. Je suis pas sûre qu'on puisse appeler ça une invitation, mais bon, c'est quelque chose que vous faites souvent, transporter des visiteurs jusqu'au vallon chez New de cette manière? Hé hé, bien sûr que non. Beaucoup de gens vont et viennent au vallon chez New, mais j'ai décidé de vous inviter ici en raison de votre compatibilité incroyable avec les veines spirituelles des lieux. Ok, Paimon, vous nous connaissez. Les poissons qui nagent jusqu'ici m'ont dit votre nom. J'ai longtemps entendu votre visite. Je vous aurais volontiers invité à une dégustation de thé, mais quel dommage que la situation ne s'y prête pas. Désolé, mais j'ai un service à vous demander. Nous sommes que de passage. Bon, on l'écoute au passage. Merci, j'imagine que vous avez déjà entendu parler du village... Comment ça se prononce? Kaoning, qui produit du thé dans le vallon Shenyu. Ces terres sont réputées pour leurs sources fraîches et parfumées depuis les temps anciens. Les gens qui y vivent ont un caractère fort sympathique et les galets qui se trouvent dans ces rivières sont de toute beauté. Justement, l'eau et la terre du vallon Shenyu ont commencé à changer. Cela affecte même le parfum du thé. Si cela continue, le village Qiaoying finira par décliner. Bon, c'est peut-être en lien avec la quête principale, le thé. J'aimerais que vous rééquilibriez l'eau et la terre pour moi. Les cours d'eau sont à présent éparpillés dans les montagnes et je ne suis pas assez puissante ni disposée à agir. Je n'ai d'autre choix que de m'en remettre à votre gentillesse. On est loin d'être des experts en la matière. Vous n'avez pas de problème que Oka pourrait résoudre par la bagarre? Ça serait plus simple, oui. Et on m'avait prévenu de votre franchise. Cependant, n'ayez crainte, vous êtes intelligente et devriez être en mesure de percevoir clairement les difficultés qu'il y aura sur votre chemin. Oui, non, je comprends pas. Ne serait-il pas ennuyeux de parcourir le monde entier et de tout comprendre? Même si je voulais dire ce genre de choses, cette affaire et moi, comment dire? Je ne devrais pas vous induire en erreur avec mes phrases toutes faites, veuillez m'excuser. Dans ce cas, permettez-moi de vous faire don de l'énergie mystique que je possède dans le monde des mortels, ok. Cela vous aidera à traverser monts, rivières et brouillards. Ah, au fait, c'est un plaisir de faire votre connaissance. Et quand même. Je veux dire, bienvenue à vous. Bienvenue au vallon Shenyu. Merci. Comment ça, bienvenue? Vous nous avez enlevés. Je suis vraiment désolée, mais j'avais tellement hâte de vous rencontrer. J'espère que vous me pardonnerez cette petite maladresse. Maintenant que Oka est désormais imprégné de mon énergie mystique, les choses seront beaucoup plus faciles. Allez-y, essayez le pouvoir de l'énergie mystique par vous-même. Saut de carpe dorée, tutoriel du jeu. Oh. Dans les étendues sauvages du vallon Shenyu, vous pouvez parfois apercevoir de merveilleuses gouttelettes qui ont absorbé l'énergie mystique errante, ce qui leur permet de flotter. Vous pouvez utiliser l'énergie mystique accordée par Fujin pour vous transformer brièvement en carpe dorée et entrer à l'intérieur. Une fois à l'intérieur d'une gouttelette, vous pouvez aller où bon vous semble. Vous pouvez également maintenir le bouton de saut enfoncé pour partir verticalement. De cette façon, vous pouvez traverser facilement les montagnes et les forêts, tout comme la carpe dorée des légendes d'autrefois. C'est un nouveau moyen de se déplacer dans Liyue? Parce que les montagnes et tout, pas facile. Après, au moins on peut pas dire, mais le lieu est très joli. Ah, j'ai oublié quelque chose d'important. Si vous voyez une carpe, est-ce que vous m'entendez? Merde. J'ai l'impression qu'on va pas trouver d'indice concernant le problème avec l'eau et la terre. On ferait mieux de... Et si on trouve l'occasion en cours de route, on pourrait essayer l'énergie... Allez, bon, nick. Ah, c'est ça. Je suis tombée sur une quête que je ne voulais pas suivre. Ce qui est le plus chiant en plus, parce que j'ai activé le... l'expérience focalisée, quoi. Donc ça devrait pas être le cas. Hop. Un TP. Il nous faut un TP par contre. Il est juste là. Hop là. Super. Comme ça, on a vu sur le port. Donc ça, c'est juste avant Fontaine. Ce qui est cool, c'est que du coup, on voit toute la délimitation avec Fontaine parce que c'est pas le même type d'eau. Hop. Et il y a plein de TP sur le passage. Ça, c'est cool. On va essayer d'en prendre le maximum. Hop là. Ah, il est stylé. Ah non, faut l'attaquer, j'ai pas envie. Ah, qu'est-ce qu'il y a fait? Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Aucune idée. Bon, le truc va bien s'en aller au bout d'un moment. Hop là. J'adore les animaux qui étaient en train de faire littéralement une offrande à une statue. Oh non, pas une quête, pitié! Vous voilà enfin, il y a un problème? Ah, vous êtes la jeune maîtresse, fille du directeur de la guilde des marchands de Feiyun. C'est étrange, j'avais plutôt entendu parler d'un jeune maître. On est là pour mener une enquête. Oh, vous n'êtes donc pas la jeune maîtresse de la guilde des marchands de Feiyun? Je suis désolée. Vous êtes si bien habillée, accompagnée d'un petit être volant, complètement différente de nous. Je pensais que vous deviez venir du port de Liyue pour parler avec nous. Mon nom est Lou. Tout le monde au village m'appelle le vieux loup. Soupir. Pourquoi j'ai eu soupir? Non, il soupire, bref. Désolée, ces dernières années ont été rudes pour moi. Je n'ai même pas de thé à vous proposer. Les adeptes ne seront pas satisfaits de la cérémonie du thé cette année. Mais ce ne sont pas des feuilles de thé juste à côté de vous? Leur qualité médiocre, comment oserais-je en servir à des invités? Pour tout vous dire, nous attendons une personne de la guilde des marchands de Feiyun pour discuter de ce problème. Ce sont nos plus gros clients après tout. Que ce soit en quantité ou en qualité, ce thé ne fait tout simplement pas l'affaire. Tous les marchands de thé le savent. Vieux Luo, le chef du village, a aussi décidé d'arrêter la vente de thé jusqu'à ce que le problème soit résolu. J'ai entendu dire que le jeune maître de la guilde était aussi intelligent qu'adroit. Je me suis donc dit qu'il serait venu constater en personne que le cru de thé de cette année était mauvais, ou qu'il aurait au moins envoyé quelqu'un. Je l'attends ici. Bref, je pense qu'il y a un problème avec la terre. Un problème avec la terre? En effet, j'ai vécu ici toute ma vie et je travaille avec les théiers depuis que je suis petit. Je peux voir les problèmes que les autres ne remarquent pas. D'après moi, le fait que l'adepte Fujin nous bénisse a causé un déséquilibre dans notre eau et notre terre. L'adepte Fujin? Oh, vous avez entendu parler d'elle? Que c'est rare, peu de gens s'en souviennent même parmi les locaux. Il y a fort longtemps, le village de Qiaoying n'était qu'une terre stérile. Des démons y avaient élu domicile, mais l'adepte Fujin les a chassés. Des théiers ont été plantés, permettant à nos ancêtres d'y prospérer. Enfin, s'il s'agit vraiment d'un problème avec l'eau et la terre, je ne sais pas vraiment ce qu'on peut y faire. Bah, c'est pour ça qu'on est là, même si on s'en fiche un peu. Oh, ça veut dire que vous me croyez, jeune femme? Oui, je vous crois. Par contre, le truc est chiant. Je me disais, comparé à la quête principale où il faut discuter avec la personne pour déclencher la quête, pourquoi les quêtes secondaires, il faut s'approcher d'une zone pour que ça se déclenche? Genre, on veut pas de la quête secondaire, on s'en fout. Enfin, on s'en fout pas, mais c'est pas le primordial, quoi. En plus, elles sont même pas doublées. Vraiment? Tant mieux, venez, je vais vous faire voir des échantillons de feuilles de thé et nous allons parler au vieux Luo. Un problème, grand-père Lu? Ça vous dérange pas? Pourriez-vous vous faire passer pour du personnel de la guilde des marchands de Feiyun auprès du vieux Luo? Le chef du village est un bon bourg, mais comment dire? Il se fie davantage aux machines, aux techniques de culture, aux engrais et ainsi de suite. La dernière fois que j'ai parlé de déséquilibre entre l'eau et la terre, nous sommes quittés en mauvais termes. Mais si c'est la jeune maîtresse de la guilde des marchands de Feiyun qui lui en parle... on va essayer. Je trouve que ce n'est pas vraiment une bonne idée. Allez, ne vous en faites pas. Même si on rend compte, ce sera seulement de ma faute, pas de la vôtre. En route. Ouais, mais non. Ah, je m'en fiche de ta quête pourrie. Putain. Oh. Elle est toujours... Là, j'adore, mais la quête, elle suit toujours. Bon, je vais m'éloigner du village, parce que sinon... J'ai déclenché toutes les quêtes, là. Et c'est pas ce que je veux. Le problème, c'est qu'en plus, mon chemin, il traverse ce village. Un peu casse-couille. Et on la fera, la quête secondaire, mais... Pas tout de suite, quoi. C'est pas la priorité. On peut passer par là. On va pas aller au village de Qiaoying, sinon on va se faire défoncer. On va aller là. Et prendre le TP qui doit être en face. Il doit être là-haut, TP. Hop là. On va se poser là. Il est là-haut. Il doit être tout là-haut. Oula, j'ai le micro-lag. Bah super, il pleut. Ah, il est là-haut, TP. Ok, let's go. Et de 1 TP. On peut peut-être couper par là. Hop. Au pire, on n'aura peut-être pas tous les TP. Oh merde. pas ramasser ça. Là, je disais, on n'aura peut-être pas tous les TP, mais tant qu'on a un maximum, c'est ce qu'il y a de mieux. Hop. Donc, par là, oh, on rejoindra le chemin principal. Quand on en parle de la chaleur qu'il fait aujourd'hui, par contre, c'est horrible. C'est super chiant que la canicule soit de retour. C'est littéralement le décès. En plus avec mon ordi, c'est encore pire. Ah! Dégagez, je ne veux pas de vous. Pourquoi il y a des aliens? Quelqu'un m'explique? Hop, le TP. Allez, on est juste à côté du port. C'est une zone où je suis jamais... Je fais un AVC, ça y est. C'est une zone où je suis jamais allée. Bah forcément, j'avais pas de... J'avais rien de débloqué, pas de TP, tout ça, tout ça. Et du coup, il y a un TP encore un peu plus proche. Putain, mais il y a plein de trucs là. Hop là, let's go les ressources. Non, le coffre, on fera plus tard. Putain, mais il y a combien de pommes de pin dans cette zone? En vrai, je suis même pas sûre que les pommes de pin servent à quelque chose. Mais juste le fait d'être satisfait... hop là. De les avoir ramassés. D'ailleurs, un TP là-haut. Hop là, un saut géo, super. Hop là. Where is TP? Oh, il doit être tout là-haut. On va attendre de reprendre de l'énergie. Merde. J'espère qu'on a un petit point de repos là. Ah merde, même pas. Ok. Voilà, le tapis. Là. Let's go, le TP. Il est un peu triste ce port. Il fait un peu de la peine. Hop, et maintenant, go. Finir la quête. Et là, elle se déclenche pas. J'étais dans la zone.
Is that small town over there not Elong Wharf? I sense a familiar scent wafting through the air.
You're right! Except for the smell part. Paimon doesn't smell anything.
That is because this scent is the essence of jade, which can nourish the spirit.
Oh, yeah! Chenyu Vale does have a lot of jade, but Paimon didn't think jade smelled like, you know, anything.
Naturally, this has reminded me of something.
Hmm? And what's that?
A few simple tricks for mastering one's power.
Et du coup, comme elle est de retour, elle va pouvoir rendre les terres fertiles, vu que c'était son rôle. Oh, le char dans lequel elle
I'm sure
était.
you've been to Elong Wharf many times before, but I wonder if you've done so while cruising through the air. You've been such dutiful, dedicated guides, so allow me to offer this fresh experience as recompense. Please step in.
Et là, c'est une autre de ces personnalités qui prend la relève. Elle nous assassine dans les airs. Oh, trop stylé. Comment ça parader? Ah, je me suis pas assise. Oupsie. Je peux m'asseoir. Voilà, c'est mieux.
This is amazing! Paimon feels just like an adeptus flying through the sky!
Non mais Paimon, tu peux voler.
What is this thing?
I created it from my memories of the chariot of the Lunar Palace. Many years have passed since I last laid eyes upon it, so there may be some discrepancies. Nonetheless, it is functionally much the same.
A lunar chariot? Wow! Paimon never imagined she'd get to ride in one! So, Sabai, does that mean you used to work on the moon?
Work. That's an interesting way to phrase it, though I suppose you are correct. I was once an angel, a member of a race tasked with guiding humanity. Then, graced by serendipity, I became a moon envoy.
C'était un ange.
What's a moon envoy? Some kind of super important angel?
As you would understand it, a moon envoy is a job title. Any angel, or non-angel, can become a moon envoy.
Does that mean you're not the only one?
Of course not. Though my memories are still hazy, I vaguely remember some of my colleagues. There was one who liked to take on the form of an ibis.
An ibis? Could it be... Can all moon envoys turn into animals? Does that mean Lauma could take that job? She can turn into a deer, and moon chanters are some sort of Luna envoy anyway, right?
Moon chanter? I have no idea what those are.
Là, forcément.
Oh, okay then.
Putain, elle est sympa la vue. Mais par contre, je maintiens toujours que ce village me paraît triste.
Since you saw a tea vendor over there.
Very well. Let's take a look.
Putain, mais par contre, la vue est magnifique. Juste là-bas, on peut voir Fontaine. Ah, si, peut-être que j'étais venue ici en fait. Mais pour aller à Fontaine. Je sais plus. Ah non, je crois... Non, même pas. Je crois que j'étais passée par là. Du côté de Sumeru. Hop, pour aller direction Fontaine. Oui, parce que d'ici, en fait, c'est ça qu'on voit. Donc, petit coucou de Fontaine. On ira juste après, hein, par la même occasion. Ok, hop, comme ça on prend un nouveau TP. Et direction le marchand. Putain, ce port et tout, ça me fait penser un peu aux Assassin's Creed. Je sais pas pourquoi. Il y a une vibe Assassin's Creed pour moi. Genre il manque plus qu'un peu plus de gens. On y est. Par contre j'ai loupé le marchand. Marchand qui est... Hop là. Qui est juste là. J'imagine la tête du gars qui voit quelqu'un depuis l'air atterrir.
Right now we're offering a special discount for Lantern, right?
Look over there. Discounted tea.
Dear customers, are you looking to purchase some tea leaves? I can see from your bearing that you are no ordinary customers. My humble shop has some exquisite teas that should satisfy your more refined tastes.
We're not here for quality. We're looking for a discount.
A discount? Well, that's a coincidence. Our Sunglaw tea is on sale right now. A special
J'adore
festive
le...
offer.
C'est pas grave s'il est pas bon.
Something about the name of that tea sounds familiar to Paimon.
Buy 3 boxes of Sunglaw tea during the festival to get 10% off. Buy 4, get 20% off. Buy 10, but... That's right! 10 boxes at half price. Have you been to our shop before by any chance?
Oh, Paimon's definitely heard this spiel before.
3, 4, 10, 10, 20, 50.
Sabai, what are you muttering
Qu'est-ce qu'elle
about?
raconte? Ah, c'est son autre personnalité,
When
celle de la lune.
purchasing 3, 4, or 10 boxes, the corresponding discounts are 10, 20, and 50%. The intervals between the two sets of numbers are 1 and 6, and 10 and 30.
Look! Her eyes turned blue! That's gotta be a first!
Et du coup, c'est quoi sa
If the
vraie couleur des
differences
yeux?
between intervals remain equal, the interval after 6 should be 6 plus the difference between 6 and 1, which is 11. Similarly, after 30, the next interval should be 50. Therefore, extrapolating upward, the next two numbers in each set should be 21 and 100.
Ah! You're making Paimon's head spin! Those numbers! What do they mean?
They mean that if we buy 21 boxes of Songlot tea, we should get a 100% discount!
Ok, d'accord.
100% discount? You mean we'll get them for free?
Oh, elle a vraiment broque le système là. Bon, ben, petit conseil, si jamais vous allez en réduction, n'hésitez pas à prendre Z-Buy avec vous. Vous pourrez peut-être avoir une réduction de 100%.
Oh, there was a pattern to the discounts.
Mais en vrai, je suis pas sûre que ça marche comme ça. Hein.
The pattern we speak of is mathematics, little one. A pattern that is always right.
That's amazing! You're a shopping genius, Sabai. Oh wait, something feels off here.
I had no idea our shop's discounts were tied to the laws of nature. I've learned so much from you, dear customer.
No need to thank me. Now, please give us our 21 boxes of free tea.
Wait!
What's the matter?
Ah, ça fait beaucoup quoi.
Just realize what it is that's not right.
It took you long enough.
Le pauvre, il peut pas vendre gratuit.
Think about it. If we don't have to pay when buying 21 boxes, then if we buy even more, the vendor should be paying us money instead.
Elle a pas tort.
Huh?
Non mais, tu prends 100 boîtes de thé, puis en fait, il te paye.
If we buy 100 boxes, we'd make loads of money, wouldn't we?
It stands to reason.
Wait a moment, dear customers. Don't you think you're haggling a little too hard?
Un petit peu, ouais.
You are the one dictating the discounts. We're simply extrapolating the numerical patterns within. As such, we are hardly haggling.
You have a point. However, that's right. I'm so sorry. I just remembered. My supplier didn't come today, so we don't have any tea after all. Such a shame. Terribly sorry
comme
about
c'est
this.
triste.
Awful luck.
Where can we find your supplier?
Well...
Not to fret. We'll save you the effort and go straight to the source ourselves.
Well, you see, dear client, the supplier's discount isn't as generous as ours. You won't be able to get the same price from them.
Huh? Does that mean they won't pay us for taking their tea?
They might not even offer you 100% discount.
How very unfortunate. Nevertheless, as the original supplier, they must offer some sort of discount. Besides, we're not looking to make money. We just want a good deal.
Well, that's great. My suppliers are all tea farmers from Chaoying Village.
D'où le problème avec la quête,
Just
d'accord.
don't say I sent you.
Je comprends pourquoi elle est sur le
Don't
chemin.
worry, we appreciate your generosity. Referring customers to your business partners, even choosing to remain anonymous, the demeanor of a true gentleman indeed. Your business will surely prosper.
I hope you're right.
Then let us head to Chaoying Village. Do you know the way, my guides?
Of course! Just follow us!
Et du coup, c'est là qu'on déclenche la quête secondaire, je suppose.
What otherworldly beings were those? Thank the heavens I managed to send them on their way.
Le pauvre.
I should hurry home and pray to the White Horse Adeptus. May she bless me such that I never encounter such customers again.
MDR. Il veut prier la nana qui lui a demandé que du gratuit. Du coup, on retourne dans le village. Juste à côté du TP. Donc il n'est pas impossible que la quête secondaire rentre en conflit avec la quête principale. En haut. Ah, faut que j'aille là-haut.
Here we are! Xiaoyang Village!
The mountains and waters are pristine. They embody the beauty of heaven and earth.
It's a good-looking place, all right. But it's hard to enjoy the scenery when Paimon can't stop thinking about all that tea-buying Mora we're missing out on.
Should fate dictate, Mora will find its way to you sooner or later.
Well, Morak certainly finds us often enough. He even sought us out in person this lantern rite.
For now, let's look around and see if any tea farmers are selling their crop. We'll be able to see more clearly from up high. Let's take to the sky and enjoy the beautiful scenery while we're at it.
Ok, petit retour du voyage. Hop. Cette fois-ci, on va s'asseoir quand même. Hein. Ah oui, là, c'est une jolie vue. Plus décorée, ça fait un peu plus vivant quand même. Que le port.
Xiaoyang Village looks beautiful from up here.
Indeed, the houses here are quite different from those in Liyue Harbor. They follow the natural contours of the mountains, forming unique, elegant structures.
Yeah, it's super beautiful.
The white
J'avoue qu'il est beau le
walls and
village.
dark tiles frame the emerald waves of the terraced fields, while the curved eaves and tall gateways juxtapose each other with grace.
It's almost too beautiful to be true.
The crowing of roosters and barking of dogs, the calls of farmers working the fields, a vibrant pastoral chorus overflowing with earthly vitality.
Yeah, it's incredibly beautiful, huh?
Have you studied the linguistic arts by some chance?
Huh?
Your vocabulary for beauty seems rather constrained.
Paimon knows how to say pretty as well.
I see. Now then, let's take a look around and see if we can find any farmers selling tea.
Look! There's someone in that tea field! And they look kind of familiar. Wait, is that Lu Shanxiang?
And who is that?
Oh, you'll remember her once you see her up close.
T'as le jeu qui coupe la voix de Paimon.
Hey there, Lu Shanxiang! It really is you!
Huh? Paimon, Traveler, and the White Horse Adeptus. Fancy seeing you here.
The White Horse Adeptus has a name now. You can call her Zabai.
And you are... Wait. I remember now, you're
Don't say anything about food poisoning or fish.
the young lady who wanted to rise above the rest, are you not?
Yes, that's me, but I'm in a bit of a state right now. At best, I can say I've
Ah oui,
fallen
bichette.
below them.
À cause des eBay. Hein.
Fallen below them? What happened?
Like I said the last time we met, I'm being punished according to family rules. My father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, other grandfather, other grandmother.
Ça fait beaucoup de gens.
Oh, that's a lot of family members.
Yeah, and on the night of Lantern Rite, they held a family meeting to discuss my situation.
So, they do care about you.
There's no doubt they care. But they think that since I caused all that trouble in Liyue Harbor, it shows I can't be trusted on my own. They decided to ground me.
Ground you?
Yeah, though they're not confining me to my room. Instead, I have to personally nurture a tea seedling until it grows big enough to be sold at market.
Aw, a tiny little tea baby. Do they want you to experience what it's like to be a parent?
It's supposed to cultivate my character and temperament. They say this will help me calm down and reflect on my issues.
What happened in Liyue Harbor really wasn't your fault. Oh well, at least this punishment doesn't sound too harsh. So, how long will it take for the little tea baby to grow?
Actually,
Des
I don't
années.
know. I've never grown a tea tree before.
It usually takes 2 or 3 years.
Ah oui, c'est une sacrée punition, quoi.
2 or 3 years?
Yes, the tea in this garden requires 2 or 3 years to mature.
That long? Sabai, you're not making this up, are you? How do you know so much about growing tea?
When the plants thrive and grow, that is the meaning of my name. I can tell at a glance when their season of ripening will come.
Do I really have to waste 2 or 3 years here? Why is this happening to me? I'd only just found my direction in life. Yes, during the Night of Lantern Rite, I heard many people reciting poems from Long Gone in praise of the moon. In that moment, I suddenly
Ah, en
felt
plus, c'est
a
grâce à elle,
great
tout
sense
ça, hein.
of pride. I mean, I helped excavate cultural artifacts from Long Gone, so I contributed to the revival of these poems too, right? So I decided to stay with the archaeological team. I want to unearth even more history.
I see. And are you sure that's what you want to do? If you don't achieve anything significant in the years to come, will you still enjoy it?
Yes, because archaeology gives me that boom shakalaka feeling.
Wait, did Xiangling teach you that?
That's right. I was asking her for advice. She said that if something gives you that boom shakalaka feeling, then it has to be worth pursuing. I immediately thought about how, when I'm excavating in the ruins, I always feel like there's a ghost standing beside me, and not in a spooky way. It feels like my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother patting me on the shoulder and saying, "Keep going. You're about to rediscover some grand ancestral knowledge."
Eh bien.
Right? It feels like I've made some kind of connection with my ancestors. Isn't that amazing?
Since you've made up your mind, you should give it your all.
And I'd love to, but I'm still grounded.
Pendant 3 ans.
Run away, summon up a little boom shakalaka, and leave the tea garden behind. Flee this village.
That might be going a bit far. You don't want to lead others astray, Sabai.
Ouais, t'as pas en parler avec sa famille.
Tell them about your great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. She must be the most super-duper ancestor to have ever risen above the rest, right?
I'd be better off telling them about the White Horse Adeptus. After all, she's the supreme riser above the rest who saved my
Non mais putain.
great-grandmother.
Then it's settled. Tell your family that your decision has my blessing.
Thank you, Tsubai, but I don't think cosplay is going to
Alors
work
que
on
c'est la
them.
vraie.
They won't listen.
They don't need to listen. You need only follow the rules they've set out for you.
What do you mean?
As I'm sure you know, some ancient texts refer to the White Horse Adeptus as the Daughter of Time.
My family history contains such records, but what of it?
If the White Horse Adeptus were to manipulate time to make your tea seedling grow overnight, then you'd be free, correct?
Is that how it works?
If the White Horse Adeptus were to really get involved, my grandfather would let me leave right away, but who really believes that she'd show up and help?
It's not as if you have any other options. Why not try calling out for help? It won't cost you any more.
Guess I might as well. I've got no better ideas anyway. White Horse Adeptus, if you can hear me, please save me from my predicament.
Alors qu'elle est juste à côté. C'est mignon.
Ugh. Nothing happened, as expected.
Perhaps the White Horse Adeptus has already heard your prayer. Why not come back here tomorrow and take a look? By then, the seedling you planted may well have grown into a thriving tea tree.
Thank you, Tsabai, for trying to comfort me. I do feel better now, kinda.
But can't you really do something like that?
Oh, it's getting late. Why don't you all stay at my house tonight? My family may be strict with me, but they're always welcoming to guests.
That sounds great! Let's get some sleep and then come back here tomorrow to see if our tea baby has grown.
Oh, demain, j'en verrai pas la nuit chez sa famille. Ah, son thé a poussé.
Tea tree!
Whoa! Your tea baby is all grown up!
Indeed, it has grown into a mature tea tree that can stand tall in the face of wind and rain.
How is this possible?
Après, en soi, c'est un peu... comment dire... Enfin... Ah, je sais pas comment dire ce que je veux dire, merde. Bah, c'est un peu ce que doit Zibai, je veux dire, à la fille, quoi. Parce que c'est un peu de... C'est pas de la faute de la fille, quoi. C'est mal comporté, c'est la faute de Zibai. Donc au final, c'est ce qu'elle lui doit, quoi, entre guillemets. Donc bon, ça me paraît plutôt normal qu'elle fasse ça pour elle, quoi.
It must be the work of the White Horse Adeptus. Your prayer must have moved her.
Are you sure?
Perhaps she heard your prayer and chose to answer the call.
She once saved my
Ah putain.
great-grandmother. This time, she saved me.
That's incredible! Your family must be blessed by the White Horse Adeptus.
I guess so. I need to tell everyone the news right away. They'd better. Since this is the will of the White Horse Adeptus, I don't see how they could object.
Go! And if you run into any more trouble, call out to the White Horse Adeptus just like yesterday.
Thank you so much.
Paimon really thought you were going to use Adeptal energy to make the tea baby grow, Zibai.
When an Adeptus exerts effort, consuming their energy, is that not using Adeptal energy?
All right. What are we doing out here?
Ah oui, donc elle en était pas capable, quoi.
We're here to help Lu Xiangxiang fulfill her wish, of course.
Can you really make the tea baby grow?
It won't be easy, but there are ways.
Oui, en fait, elle a déterré un vrai plan qu'elle a mis à la place du petit, que...
There, it's grown.
Hey! You just transplanted a tea tree from over there!
So, there's a mature tea tree here now, yes?
Oh, yeah, but
And am I not the White Horse Adeptus?
Bon, ça a marché, au moins.
yeah!
Is this tea tree then not a manifestation of the White Horse Adeptus's will?
D'un point de vue, c'est vrai, mais bon.
Wrong? Then again, there's something not quite right about this.
Mais c'est tellement du foutage de gueule.
Maybe this will become another mystical Adepti tale recorded in their family history.
That would be marvelous.
Paimon thinks so too. Hey, Traveler! Sabai seems to be doing much better now, don't you think? Oh! Paimon bets that's why Zhongli chose to send her on this errand. That's a great idea! We've already shown her Liyue Harbor, Yilong Wharf, and Xiaoying Village. How about we head to Qingce Village next?
Qingce, that name sounds familiar.
The scenery there is really beautiful. Pretty, too. It's the perfect sightseeing spot. How about we show you around?
I must say, I have been mightily impressed by the mountains and waters of Liyue. Please lead the way, my dutiful guides.
Alright, let's go! Paimon can't help feeling like we've forgotten something.
Pay it no mind. I've already forgotten more than you will ever know.
Ah, on oublie peut-être quelque chose d'important.
Alright. If we forgot something, it can't have been that important to begin with. Jinxa Village, here we come!
Ok, le village. Est-ce que j'ai un TP tout près? Ouais, juste là. C'était pas le T de base. Ils étaient censés venir pour ça. Par contre, ce village, il est magnifique, hein, quand même, avec toutes les fleurs. Oh là là. Ça me fait penser à une histoire qui existe où un monsieur, mais je crois d'ailleurs c'est en Chine, il avait planté tout un champ de fleurs, des tas de fleurs pour sa femme parce qu'elle était aveugle pour qu'elle puisse sentir, etc. Puis il a créé un champ magnifique. Voilà, viens là toi. Donne les moras. Non, bon, je vais pas grimper sur le monsieur. Hop, il faut que j'aille juste là.
We should plant cucumbers. We should plant canolas. We should plant cucumbers. They're easy to sow. We should plant canolas. The flowers are pretty.
Ça se bat déjà à cet
What are you
âge-là.
arguing about, little ones?
We're deciding what to plant in our field once Lantern Rite is over.
Yeah! Dad gave us a small plot of land to grow our own crops. He said we can keep all the more we get from selling them. We should plant cucumbers, right? Dad plants cucumbers every year.
We should plant canolas. We can press the seeds for oil. It smells good and sells for a good price.
Ah, an agricultural debate. This should be easy to sort out.
Granny, are you a farmer? Could you tell us what
Grand-mère.
to do?
Granny? What did you just call me, you rapscallion?
Oh no, her eyes are gonna turn red again. It's just my granny smells really nice, and you smell nice too, so...
Sorry. How about we call you Auntie instead?
Auntie?
Oh, all right. Big sis Sabai, can you help us decide whether we should grow cucumbers or canolas in our field?
Alors je comprendrai jamais pourquoi dans ce jeu, les enfants veulent toujours appeler les plus grands grand-père, grand-mère, tonton, tata, machin, chose, et pas par leur prénom. Alors dans la vraie vie, il me semble pas que les enfants appellent les plus âgés papy, mamie, que ils appellent par leur prénom et encore.
You
Je sais pas pourquoi
little
je veux faire ça
rascals.
absolument.
Using priceless land like this just for cucumbers and canolas? What a waste of heaven's gifts!
Huh? What should we plant instead?
With the coming of spring, when all things awaken, the fields should be sown with the 5 grains.
What are those?
The 5 grains are life's staples, the heart of the people's table. I notice the people here mostly eat rice, so that is where you should begin. Based on the local climate and soil, seedlings planted in mid to late spring should produce mature grain within 2 or 3 months. When autumn comes, you can plant a second crop, with time still to harvest it before the first frost. The rice you harvest can be sold at market or kept in your stores. It's a far better choice than cucumbers or canolas.
Oh, but Big Sister Zubai, I like canolas.
That's no issue. It is unsuitable for continuous cropping in any case. You can rotate it with rice to maximize your yields.
Putain, je comprends
After
rien
the
du tout.
second rice harvest, around wintertime will be the perfect opportunity to sow their seeds. And when they mature in mid to late spring, you shall be just in time to sow the first rice crop of the year in turn. This way, your field will sustain balance. Rice and canola in a harmonious cycle.
Wow, that means we'll have crops to harvest all year round.
Wait a minute! If rice and canola take up the whole year, what about my cucumbers?
A firefly dares rival the brilliance of the moon? In what twisted universe should cucumbers vie for land with rice?
Big Sis Zubai, you're going to hurt Lil Bee's feelings.
Auntie hates cucumbers.
Stop crying this instant! I meant that cucumbers are simple enough to grow. There's no need to devote a whole field to them. Just find an empty corner of your yard, scatter some cucumber seeds in the earth, and before you know it, you'll have a thriving patch of vines. Cucumbers delight in sunlight and moisture, but they suffer in cold weather. If you wish to plant them this early in the year, you should make sure they're protected from frost.
Wow. Is it really that simple? Let's hurry home and get started right away!
Are you really in that much of a rush? Well, thanks, Big Sis Zubai, who's fierce but really good at farming. We gotta go!
Thanks, Big Sis Zubai! See you
Grande
around!
sœur.
Paimon never imagined you'd know so much about farming.
What's so strange about that? The people of long gone called me the god of soil and grain. Are the fields not made of soil? Is rice not one of the
Ah,
five
c'est pas faux, c'est un peu
grains?
son domaine.
That's true. So, if the god of soil and grain is a farming god, that means the White Horse Adeptus must be a farming adeptus, right? Of course, the god of farming is down to earth.
Mind your tongue, impertinent child. How dare you diminish the lofty bearing of an adeptus?
Hey! You're the one who said the god of soil and grain is all about farming.
Enough! It's time for us to take to the skies once more. Join me now. Witness the majesty of mountain, water, and field, and broaden your horizons.
Elle est complètement givrée, hein, Zibai. Mais du coup, ça veut dire qu'elle est dans la liste des personnages qu'on peut... Non, on peut avoir, non? Si je vais dans personnages. Si je vais dans archives de personnages, c'est mieux. Effectivement. Et son truc principal, c'est les jaunes, les yeux jaunes, du coup. Ok. Ok, ok. Allez, let's go parader. Non, par contre, dans quel monde
The terraces look so
un
pretty
parent
from
laisse
here.
un champ à des gamins de
The
5-6 ans, quoi?
mountains tower like pagodas, the hills coiling at their feet like shells. Layers built upon layers, rising and falling in harmony. A truly unique and mesmerizing sight.
Thinking about it, you have a special connection to this place, you know.
A special connection.
Yeah! There's a local legend about a white horse leaping from a pure spring to follow Rex Lapis into battle. Don't you remember? You must have been living in seclusion around here.
That does sound somewhat familiar.
Oh, and if we keep going up this way, we'll reach a super duper spooky spot. You might have a connection to that place too. there's an ancient array that seals away the remains of a fallen god.
A god's remains?
Yeah! The people of Liyue turned that story into an opera called The Sanctification of Tao Do. Does that ring any bells?
Tao Do. Huh. The 7 and 8 gates array.
That's right, that's right! You do remember!
Bune, the god of the underworld, who could pacify the forces of life and death.
Huh? So, Tao Do had another name?
Let's go take a look.
The atmosphere just turned spooky. I can't help but feel there's
Légèrement terrifiant.
about this friend you haven't seen in ages. Huh? Paimon thought she heard someone's voice. Let's head down and check it out.
I can't help but feel there's something strange about
Tiens
this
donc.
friend you haven't seen in ages.
Strange? Whatever do you mean?
Her strangeness defies description. This Miss Zabai is a full-blown enigma, don't you think?
I'm afraid I have no idea what you're talking about.
Aren't you worried about sending her all the way to Yilong Wharf on her own to buy tea? What if she gets lost?
Where there are people, there are paths.
Now I'm the one with no clue what you're saying.
She can ask for directions.
And then what?
She will meet strangers in unfamiliar lands, build friendships, part ways. Hers will be a long journey indeed. The further the journey, the more footprints one leaves behind. The deeper those footprints, the harder it is for time to erase them.
Ah, so you want her to make new friends? I see. But from what you say, it sounds as though she's not from Liyue.
I believe she was not, but perhaps she will be.
You're sounding stranger by the second. Huh. Oh, over there. Oh, look who's here.
Hu Tao! Zhongli! What are you doing here?
Traveler, Paimon, fancy meeting in a place like this. Oh my, and Miss Zabai too. Sounds like fate to me.
We were taking Zabai to buy some tea from Yilong Wharf. Zhongli sent her there, though she didn't even know the way, and... Oh, drat! We forgot the tea!
Évidemment.
Oh, Paimon knew we were forgetting something.
Nous, on n'a pas oublié,
Why
nous.
didn't you say so earlier then?
What's done is done. There's no need to dwell on it. Fresh tea grows with each passing year. Let fate deliver it as it wills.
Exactly. You can get tea wherever you go. You're hardly running low now, are you?
Paimon feels a lot better now that you've said that.
Still, I'm a little confused. If you were buying tea, how did you end up all the way out here?
We're taking Zabai on a sightseeing tour. We started at Liyue Harbor, stopped in at Yilong Wharf, went sightseeing around Xiaoying Village, made our way to Qingce Village, and now we're here.
Wow, that is quite the itinerary.
Yeah, actually, Paimon thinks it's about time we headed back.
I'm here to pay my respects to my ancestors.
My dear consultant kindly agreed to join me. It is Lantern Rite, after all. Adepti and ancestors should be venerated alike.
Ancestors? Wait, could you be? Are you heir to the Woo-Wong Kid? Or perhaps the lone butterfly of the Crimson Flame?
Whoa! Have you got all your memories back? Huh? Miss Zabai, you know about the Wangsheng funeral parlor and the 8 adepts?
I happened to hear a storyteller expound on the sanctification of Tao Do.
Lots of people know that story, sure, but very few can discern my family lineage from just a glance. Well, Zhongli, your friend here really is quite something. Unfortunately, there's no time to dally right now. We have a hill to climb. Perhaps once today is done, we can find time to chat over tea, recite poetry, and admire the moon?
That would be wonderful, Director Who.
Oh, and before we go, you've been traipsing around all day. I suggest you stop off at the Wangshu Inn on your way back for a good night's rest. Wouldn't do to exhaust yourselves, Don't mention it. All right, we'll take our leave now. See you later. Hotel's so thoughtful. Why don't we follow her advice and stay at the Wangshu Inn tonight? Zabai, you can see the whole of Dihua Marsh from up there. The view's amazing. Plus, you can sample Smiley Yin-Xiao's cooking.
Wangshu, an intriguing name. It couldn't hurt to check it out.
Awesome! Let's go!
Ok, go à l'auberge de Wangshu. Qui est par là. En plus j'avais trompé de chemin. Évidemment, hein, pas une fois où je pars dans le bon sens. Hein. La fameuse auberge. Qui est magnifique d'ailleurs. Merde, j'ai loupé le lézard. Oh, c'est pas grave.
Is that towering structure Wangshu Inn?
Sure is. We can take the lift up from over there.
Always walking the path long trodden. Does retracing others' footsteps not tire you? Come on, get in. We'll fly to the top.
Après, on n'est jamais fatigué, on a l'habitude hein, de faire des régions à pied. Combien de fois on fait le un bout d'une région à l'autre et puis...
Wangshu Inn? Isn't that a bit showy? All the guests are gonna see us.
Is that a bad thing? To be able to witness an Adeptus. This will surely add to the inn's appeal, not to mention the room prices. The owner will thank us.
You seem to really like showing off your powers.
This inn's architecture is incredible, and the surrounding countryside radiates a picturesque charm. No wonder the new proprietor of the Baiju guest house thinks he can't compete and has decided to change his own establishment's name.
The new proprietor? Ah, you mean Lu Shengsheng's dad. So you know about that too. Personally, Paimon thinks it should go with something like Rex's Rest. That's a contender's name if Paimon's ever heard one.
A fitting name indeed.
So you think the guest house should change its name too? Paimon kinda thought you'd say something like, such sacrosanct traditions must never change.
Time flows ever onward. Why should the rules of yesterday be carried forward into the world of tomorrow? The people of today should determine what is to be kept.
Huh. You're You're not as old-fashioned and stuffy as Paimon thought.
The years ebb and flow, seas recede to reveal fields. In the vastness of time, I am but a wild horse in a boundless sea of dust. Even Rex Lapis, having waded through the waters of the river of time, is not quite the same as before.
Zhongli? What was he like before?
That is another story for
Ah
another
non,
time.
moi je voulais savoir. Par contre, on est au sommet depuis tout à l'heure. Hein. Là, faut pas me dire que personne nous a aperçus.
We have arrived.
This is the first time Paimon's ever flown up to Wangshu Inn on a chariot. Everything's so different when you're up high.
Wangshu. Like moon lanterns and Shao lanterns. Might it all be a coincidence?
What's a coincidence?
Do you not know what Wangshu means?
C'est la lune, non, je crois.
Not bad. You're clearly much sharper than your diminutive companion. Wangshu can refer to the moon, but its original meaning is actually
the goddess who rides the bright moon's chariot.
And you must be the conqueror of demons.
Xiao! Paimon was wondering if we'd disturbed you by flying down from the sky.
Not at all. I sensed an unusual presence long before you arrived, though I didn't expect it to be you in a flying chariot.
Ah, a witness at last. I was starting to think we should fly a bit lower. 'Twould be awfully dull if no one ends up marveling at my lofty bearing.
No need. This is already showy enough.
I'm not one to do good from the shadows, as Rex Lapis is wont to do.
Then you must be...
Nay, I'm only cosplaying as the White Horse Adeptus, in truth.
Cosplaying? What's that?
Ugh, ignore her nonsense. She's a genuine article. The one and only, completely authentic White Horse Adeptus. It's just... Xiao, did Zhongli say anything about her being a teensy bit... not quite right?
Mental instability, perhaps?
La stabilité
Did Zhongli
psychologique.
tell you that?
No, this is my own speculation.
Well, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. It's like her brain's filled with a bunch of slimes right now. All gloopy and messy. There's a hot-tempered pyro slime, a math-obsessed hydro slime, and a mischievous little animo slime. But don't tell her Paimon said that, or she'll come and tell us all off.
You white-haired rascal! Do you think I can't hear you?
En même temps, elle dit ça super fort. Hein.
Uh-oh! We're in for it now!
White Horse Adeptus. You must be weary from your journey. Why not take a rest?
Oh, yes! You must be hungry, right, Sabai? How about we get some food? The chef here is incredible!
It's so hot! So spicy!
Are you okay? Do you want Paimon to get you some water?
Don't worry about me. I just need to pace myself.
So, regarding your friend and her condition, does even the Lord of Geo have no solution?
Zhongli said we should wait and she'll get better on her own. But who knows how long that's gonna take.
Is that why her personalities change so easily?
Paimon thinks that has something to do with her 3 deadly selves. Zhongli told us that the deadly selves are impure, affecting living things that get too close.
The White Horse Adeptus's remnant spirit was attached to the deadly selves for a long time. It makes sense that her temperament and memories would have been influenced by them.
But Paimon still doesn't really understand what the three deadly selves actually are.
Paimon, as you do not practice self-cultivation, I cannot help you fully understand. But you can think of them simply as emotions and desires. The act of severing the three deadly selves is a means of exercising wicked desires and cultivating one's true self. I believe other nations have similar practices. In Sumeru, it is known as shattering Atmagraha.
Oh, so it's about emotions, desires, and attachments, that sort of thing.
It includes those. I wonder, does she still remember what happened in the past?
Some of it, but right now, it's like she was suddenly awakened. Like she's still half dreaming. The half that's still dreaming might remember things, but the half that's awake doesn't quite get it.
Conqueror of demons, are you looking to learn about Rex Lapis's past from me?
You are an old friend of his, so please, call me by my name.
But Conqueror of Demons sounds so much more imposing.
Oui, nous aussi, on veut en savoir plus sur le passé de Zhongli.
In days of yore, he was the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star.
Huh? You said the same thing the day you came back. But what does it mean?
I'm
Ah bon, on saura pas plus, quoi.
afraid I can't remember.
Hey, did you really forget? Or are you just pretending so you don't have to tell?
Why not ask Rex Lapis himself? Whether I've forgotten might be up for debate, but I am certain he remembers.
He must have his reasons for not raising the past, and you likely have similar concerns. I shouldn't have asked.
An answer that suits your style, General Elatis. Now that we're on the subject, though, I suddenly remembered something.
Which is?
In the distant past, there was a feast, which I attended. I faintly recall the Lord of Geo also being present that day.
Oh. And then?
On saura pas la suite, si?
Among the dishes served, there was one that could be found in every household throughout Langan at the start of spring. A dish called Flavor of Spring. I suddenly remembered the recipe for this dish.
Ah, bah super.
Is that it?
Ah, les morceaux de viande, par contre...
Yes! Since it's Lantern Right here in Liyue, why don't I make some for you to try?
That sounds good.
Wow! It might not have been the story Paimon was hoping for, but this looks delicious!
Oh la vache.
The spring breeze stirs. Now is the perfect time to savor this dish. My dutiful guides have gone to great trouble to show me around Liyue. And even the Conqueror of Demons has graced us with his presence. I feel deeply honored. This Flavor of Spring is my way of expressing my gratitude.
Le truc fait la taille d'une baguette entière.
There's no need for such grand words.
What's this?
Hey! It's that broken jade token from the Antiques exhibition!
Indeed. This was once an Adepto treasure of mine. I'm amazed it ended up in your hands. Alas, it serves little purpose now in its fractured state. Please, keep it as a memento.
Oh, that's a shame. Can't we fix it?
This is the way of the world. Once jade is broken, it can never be made whole.
Then, what about forging a new one?
That is a good point. That it has ended up in your hands must be a message from fate. I could try to craft it into a little trinket for you. One that might prove useful on your journey.
Ooh, what sort of trinket?
It's just a passing thought, one that will require the right opportunity. I'll think about it more when the time comes. Now that we've had our fill, we should get some rest. Tomorrow we return to Liyue Harbor, where I'll have need of your guidance once more.
Ok, retournons au port de Liyue. Oh le toutou! Le gentil petit chien. Alors hop. On retourne au port de Liyue. On peut marcher là-dessus, trop bien. Ça sert à rien.
Chi-Chi, the lantern ride is almost over. Do you remember how to make a Shao lantern?
Morning, split bamboo, traveler. Get silk, make Paimon.
You've got it all mixed up again.
They're here again.
Yow! Looking good in that new outfit, huh? Hey, it's Paimon! Dr. Baiju gave this to me as a gift. How
Oh,
does
c'est
it
mignon.
suit me?
Avec un petit lapin, des petites fleurs et tout, ça lui va trop bien.
Thank you. Wow! What happened for Baiju to suddenly give you a brand new outfit, Yao Yao?
Dr. Baiju is thanking Yao Yao for teaching me to make Shao lanterns.
Chi-Chi and I were just playing together. Dr. Baiju's too kind. Oh, yeah, take a look at this. Dr. Baiju gave me these clothes, but it was Chi-Chi who wove this little basket. Wow, that's beautiful. When did you become so good with your hands, Chi-Chi?
I learned to make Shao lanterns, thanks to Yao Yao. I also made a wish.
What do I always say? The White Horse Adeptus answers prayers. Come, help this old man make an offering in thanks.
Huh? Mr. Liu? What did you pray for?
For my idiot son to finally come to his senses and not change Baiju Guest House's name, which he
Oh,
has.
incroyable.
Huh? He's keeping the old name?
Listen to this. My granddaughter planted a tea seedling in our village just a few days ago. She made a prayer to the White Horse Adeptus to help it grow. Overnight, her seedling flourished into a mature tea tree.
Oh, that sure does sound like a miracle.
Effectivement, quel
Could the White
miracle.
Horse Adeptus really have helped it grow?
Of course she did. Oh, White Horse Adeptus, how blessed is our family over whom you keep watch.
Truly, this is an extraordinary miracle. You must record it in your family history without delay.
Of course. Huh? Is that you, Miss Zabai?
Indeed, I have a long-term booking at your guest house.
Yes, I recall. Mr. Zhongli said to charge your expenses to the Wangsheng funeral parlor, if I remember
Non mais
correctly.
putain.
That's Young Li. Always making trouble for poor Hu Tao.
I noticed when you were here last that you bear a striking resemblance to the pictures of the White Horse Adeptus in my family history. You both have golden eyes.
Perhaps fate has had a hand in our meeting.
And a glad meeting it is, Miss Zabai. Now, why don't I gift you some tea from my garden to celebrate this encounter? We grow Sunglaw tea there, and it has quite the reputation throughout Yilong Wharf. I hope you will accept it.
Oh! Sungla, buy 10 boxes, get half off teas. Back on the menu.
Buy 10 boxes, get half off? Don't be silly. This is a gift. It's free.
Woohoo! Nice!
On aura notre thé
Thank you
gratuit
so
finalement.
much, Boss Lou.
There's no need to thank me. You're a visitor from out of town, which makes you an honored guest. Make yourself at home. Lantern Rite may have ended, but the streets are still bustling with activity. Make sure to take everything in, meet some new friends, and enjoy your time here. And that goes for you kids as well. Happy Lantern Rite.
Got it, Mr. Liu.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Yeah! Happy Lantern Ride, everyone!
Happy Lantern Rite indeed.
Ouais, la quête est terminée. C'est-à-dire qu'on l'a fini, je crois. On a fini l'événement. Pour être sûr. Bon, on va faire ça. Hop, carnet de voyage. Il est fini. En vrai, il était sympathique. Un peu soporifique parce que pas vraiment d'action, c'est juste du blabla quoi. Mais il était... En vrai, au début, c'était un peu long, je trouve, à se mettre en place, mais c'était sympa. Le personnage de Zibai est assez cool, outre le fait qu'elle ait plusieurs personnalités, etc. Mais il était sympa l'acte. Ok. Donc du coup, histoire suivante. Donc ça, si on rappelle, c'était juste avant les événements qu'il y a eu à Sumeru. Donc après le fait qu'on ait ramené la lune et avant que Sumeru parte en cacahuète. Et donc on va faire l'autre du coup événement qui est Fontinalia ensoleillé en été, donc qui est juste à la fin de l'histoire quoi. Hop, j'ai juste changé le titre, histoire que ce soit raccord, si des gens arrivent qui comprennent. Non. Fontinalia. Et en été, voilà. Ok, normalement, les informations sont à jour. Ça devrait s'afficher. Hop, et du coup, le festival cinématographique de Fontinalia est arrivé. On prépare avec enthousiasme une multitude de films exceptionnels. Laissons-nous porter par la brise estivale jusqu'à Fontaine et allons y faire un tour. Qui sait, on pourra même y croiser de vieux amis. Hop. Et on va même activer l'expérience focalisée, comme ça on est focus dans la quête. Par contre, pourquoi ça n'a pas mis à jour le titre? Ah, attends une seconde. Je sais pas pourquoi, ça n'a pas voulu. Bon, au pire, c'est pas trop grave. Et du coup, cette fois-ci, maintenant, direction Fontaine. En vrai, on aura fait toutes les anciennes villes, on aura refait Sumeru avec l'acte de notre craille. On aura refait Liyue avec l'événement. J'ai oublié Mondstadt aussi avec l'acte de notre craille, même si on n'est pas resté longtemps. Et ben, là, on va faire Fontaine. Et il manquera plus que Inazuma. Et tout ça avant le début de Shneznaya qui sera, j'ai vu, milieu août apparemment, que la mage sortirait, la 7.0 depuis le temps, putain. 7.0, c'est une folie comme le temps passe vite. Et du coup, ce sera Shneznaya. Et carrément, je me suis même préinscrite, je savais même pas qu'on pouvait se préinscrire. Et comme ça, on aura des primos, tout ça, et puis on l'aura... Bon, on l'aura pas en avant-première, faut pas rêver, mais voilà. Hop là, les primos. Il manquera plus qu'à aller chercher, du coup, une Catherine. Non, c'est pas ce que je voulais faire. Hop, événement. Oui, il y a celui-là qui veut pas s'en aller. Non, mais c'est ça que je voulais. Merci. Voilà. Hop. Super. Ensuite, ça. Pourquoi c'est encore en... Oui, je trouve absolument Catherine. Et where is Catherine? Catherine, elle est là-bas. Par là-bas, je crois. Et après, direction Fontaine. Je vais bien dans le bon sens, hein, oui. On a toujours moi et l'orientation, 150. Obligé de vérifier 50 fois la map. J'avais pas vu, j'avais débloqué le tuto. Non. Comme ça, on a nos 2 primos. Super. Je sais pas si avec tout ce qu'on a gagné, on pourra faire un tirage. En vrai, pas sûr, hein. Peut-être un. Pas sûr, pas sûr. Catherine, where are you? Ah, là-bas. Elle est là-haut.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra Abbott.
Hop, l'expédition. Hop
Add
là.
Astra Abbott.
Bah non, c'est tout bon. Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai recliqué sur elle. Allez, direction Fontaine du coup. Allez. C'est parti pour le deuxième événement. Qu'on finira certainement pas aujourd'hui à mon avis. Donc du coup tout ça bien après les événements de Fontaine. Hein.
See? Told you they'd be here.
Ah bien après, il y a encore Furina.
Shiori and Furina too!
Ah, Hydro Archon above! If it isn't my darling camera operator and clapper loader! A very happy Fontinalia festival to you as well!
I'm guessing you came back to celebrate with us?
Yep. And help out too! Even though the last festival had some unexpected hiccups, making the film was still super fun.
Ah il y a déjà eu d'autres événements comme ça, d'accord.
Like this, you must be planning on entering the competition, right?
Of course! A celebration of the entertainment industry? No one who's anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all.
Fontaine Fashion Week might be more my speed, but the film festival brings in a lot of orders and boosts brand recognition, so I wasn't going to miss out either.
Oh, elle doit venir d'Inazuma. Donc, Shiori, je pense. Couturière tonitruante. Pourquoi tonitruante? La propriétaire de la boutique Shioria et pardon, je vous aiguille dans les oreilles, est une créatrice de mode de renom évoluant à la pointe des tendances. Originaire d'Inazuma, où elle est née dans une famille de marchands, cette femme à l'esprit libre a ensuite quitté son village pour Fontaine afin de réaliser ses rêves. Je suis en train de perdre la voix. Ok, c'est bon. Shiori a connu un succès immédiat après avoir présenté ses créations lors de la semaine de la mode de Fontaine. Son approche audacieuse et créative du design et de la confection reflète son désir de bousculer les conventions et de s'affranchir des contraintes traditionnelles. Elle rêve du jour où la marque Shiori deviendra incontournable dans tout Evat.
A few new awards have been added this year too.
Quelle ambition!
Best Director, Best Costume Design, oh, and Best Camera Operation.
Ooh, sounds like we've got work to do. Come on, tell us! What's Musketeer Pictures film gonna be about?
Oh, about that.
What's wrong, Xavier? What's with that look? Oh, man. You weren't scammed by some shady investor again, were you?
No. Even I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that again. Besides, thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer Pictures has more than enough funds to shoot without investors.
And yet problems persist.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel. But as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking young mademoiselle wandered in by accident. Her disposition was simply ethereal,
The look in her eyes, somewhat melancholic. Oh, I wish you could have been there. The awe I felt can scarcely be put to words. You had to be there, friend. No matter where she stood, it was as if her surroundings, even the air itself, turned into the perfect shot.
Guess you found your lead actress, then?
No, quite the opposite. My script is entirely unworthy of her. I fear it is. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the Mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to Fontaine.
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning to her own homeland not too long ago, she decided to visit where her friend was from to remember them better.
Oh, no wonder she looked sad.
Ah bah oui, c'est sûr, oui.
Yes, but that's when it struck me. Why not cast her as the lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend?
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script? But is there even enough time? Isn't the prep work super complicated? We might not finish.
Think about the difficulties we faced with the Two Musketeers. We had to start from scratch back then too. I'd say we're ahead of the game this time.
Ah bah super.
Guess so, but...
Don't worry, Paimon. Shiori and I have evaluated the proposal, and we support Xavier's decision.
Oh, I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized, so it's not too much extra work for me.
Oh, fair mademoiselles. How can I ever thank you?
Finishing the script would be a start. You know, compared to a commercial popcorn flick, I do prefer the idea of shooting a more artistic film. One that leaves a profound and lingering impact in the hearts of the audience.
Mm-hmm. I agree. True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain.
Well, leave it to Director Furina to have a vision. Honestly, though, the artistic passion of everyone at Musketeer Pictures is inspiring. Anyway, now that we've heard so much about this lead actress, Paimon's gotta know who it is!
Columbina?
Ah! Columbina!
Mais what the fuck?
What are you doing here?
Qu'est-ce qu'elle fout à Fontaine?
Hello. I was just walking past when I heard you talking about me, so I came over.
Huh? You know Miss Columbina?
Of course! Wait a second. Does this mean... Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite?
Ah oui, on comprend mieux, oui.
Yeah.
Pichette.
Did you make the trip by yourself, Columbina?
Yes. I mentioned how I wanted to visit other nations once things settled down in Nodcry, remember?
Et du coup, elle a commencé par Fontaine.
To ask Never for advice. She told me about the film festival in Fontaine and said it might be fun to visit. I spoke to Lauma before I left too, and she thought it was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just... I received quite different travel advice from the two of them.
Bon, en même temps, elles ont des caractères opposés, alors...
Well, Lauma told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends.
En effet.
What a wonderful suggestion. That's how a trip should be.
La Columbina et Furina. J'aurais jamais cru les voir ensemble.
She said, don't trust anyone and don't talk to strangers.
Ah, ça ressemble plus à Nefer.
Sounds like her.
I can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes, so I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them.
Huh. That kinda makes sense. But also... not.
Hey, Chiori. Oh, look who's back. Happy Fontinalia Festival, you two.
Oh, looks like we have a superstar in our midst. How about an autograph, Big Shot?
Haha, very funny.
Ok, chèvreuse, ou chevreuse, je sais pas comment on prononce. Exécutrice de la justice. Capitaine de la patrouille de surveillance spatiale oula, pas spatiale, je pars trop loin. De la surveillance spéciale et pas spatiale de Fontaine et défenseuse résolue de la justice. Elle est réputée pour son respect inflexible de la loi. Avec son fidèle mousquet, elle s'abat sur les criminels avec une force foudroyante, sa réputation à elle seule semant la terreur auprès des malfaiteurs. Pourtant, à l'abri des regards indiscrets, cette icône de la justice au cœur d'acier apprécie grignoter des encas tout en lisant des romans policiers remplis de clichés. Et oui, il faut bien avoir des petits trucs cachés, hein, des petits défauts.
All settled then?
Elle a totalement raison.
The Duke gave his blessing, and I cleared it with the Udex. During the festival, inmates with good behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Ça, c'est pas une bonne idée.
Supervision of the special patrol, of course.
Ah, Brio!
Presley! It's been a while! Happy Fontinalia Festival!
Does that mean Veronique and her brother will be at the festival?
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun'll do them some good, I think. This is a friend from your travels,
les
I'm
retours
guessing.
des bottes.
Thought I heard something along those lines.
Right! We should make some introductions, huh? Chevros, Risley, this is Columbina, a friend we met in Nocry.
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
Yeah.
And not the good kind, I take it.
No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than Nodcry.
Then what was the punch for?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant, and the people are so kind. I just wanted to become friends as fast as possible.
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of friendship. Is that right, Miss Columbina?
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what friends do?
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
Bah, c'est Columbina, quoi.
Good thing we said something. You weren't seriously gonna go around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you?
No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with.
Tu sais, elle raconte.
What Paimon's trying to say is, maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone.
Columbina qui fout des patates à tout le monde.
You're quite the character, Miss Columbina.
So, are we friends?
Of course. Any friend of the traveler is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Bichette, elle est trop chou. Ah, j'adore.
When it comes to friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
Il manque plus que Paimon le
So Miss
fasse.
Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make more sense.
You gonna be part of the film this time too, Shivers?
That was the plan. But now that Mr. Xavier has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes. It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well.
Ah, well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine that other crews haven't booked?
The festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with the other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there.
I see.
Having trouble finding a filming location?
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit. And it looks like all of the best outdoor spots have been taken.
You know, I might know a place. Good views, good atmosphere, and no production team has snatched it up.
That sounds perfect! Where is it?
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise.
As much as that sounds riveting, I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Furina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that all right with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
Yeah, everyone here is our friend. So don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying your trip.
Okay.
All right, then the Traveler and I will go check out this potential filming location. It might even give me some inspiration for the new script.
Ah, franchement, je suis contente de retrouver Columbina, quoi, parce que je me disais, vu à la fin des événements que s'est passé à Nutcrack, etc. Puis en général, là, on revoit rarement les personnages une fois que bah, la région est faite, quoi. Excepté bah, les derniers actes à Nutcrack, mais bon. Puis j'aime bien, parce que c'est un personnage que j'aime beaucoup, Columbina, franchement, je la trouve trop chou. Donc je suis contente, voilà, c'est tout.
I'll leave this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Et j'aime beaucoup Furina aussi. Elle est cool.
Lead the way, Risley.
Une fois qu'on connaît son histoire, évidemment.
Suspense. Let's get this show on the road.
Who said anything about roads?
Et Brio. Ok, let's go là. Oui, donc du coup, l'ami entre guillemets décédé, qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Putain, j'avais jamais eu cette animation avec le petit robot. Ok, peut-être parce que c'est un événement. Du coup, je sais plus ce que je disais. Je disais oui, donc l'ami, à mon avis, que Columbina est partie chercher, c'est certainement Sandrone. Qu'est-ce que je peux activer? Ah, trop bien! Trop stylé! Ça sert à rien, mais c'est trop bien. Où est-ce qu'il faut que j'aille? Oh, wing, allez. Et je peux m'y TP? Oui, je peux. Let's go le TP. Ah mais oui, du coup il a été remonté. Incroyable. Je me demandais qu'est-ce que c'était.
Quite the grand backdrop for a film, don't you think?
Paimon's more focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be underwater, inside the fortress of Millipede.
True. And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower just to keep it up
Ah,
and
ils l'ont
running.
juste sorti de l'eau pour ça.
Paimon kind of thought it just sat there until you needed it.
I wish it were that simple. The truth is, the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape. Seeing the fruits of their labor put to use is a good form of social rehabilitation for them.
C'est pas faux.
Huh. You've really thought this through. What you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
Ah, I've got it! Good messieurs and mademoiselles, I've got it!
Gonna take that as a yes.
The beginning is the hardest part, and the opening of this film has been eluding me, but now I know just how it should start.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing us here, Risley.
Don't thank me just yet. This isn't quite a done deal.
Huh? Not a done deal as in someone already rented it out? You said no other production teams had snatched it up!
This person isn't affiliated with a production team. The rental fee was high enough to scare off plenty of other film crews, but she didn't blink. Made quite the generous offer, and didn't even attempt to haggle.
Do you know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least have a rough idea before going in to negotiate.
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk. My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium.
A floating restaurant is sure to attract people, but an aquarium sounds cool too. The views from the ship make it a great spot for a date.
The winglet might not be under my command right now, but it's always nice to see her admired.
A film is sure to drum up some good publicity as well. I do hope we can work something out with the current captain.
Well, guess we should head over and talk things out then.
Best of luck.
Et qui est la capitaine actuelle? C'est vrai qu'on n'était jamais rentré dedans en plus. Bah, je crois.
Wonder who rented it out. Hello? Anyone there?
Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere.
But why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here without even leaving so much as a note? Let's try again. Anyone there? Hello?
Seriously? Right now? What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here? Is a nap too much to ask for?
Citlali, qu'est-ce qu'elle fout là?
Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh?
Surprise en flagrant délit.
Traveler! Paimon! Hold on. Oh, this is just great! How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular clothes?
Là, ils ont mis un peu plus d'animation sur le personnage, c'est cool. Déjà que c'était un personnage assez animé.
The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Oh, this can't be happening! Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
Think we might have caught her at a bad time. Citlali!
I don't want to hear it.
Hear what?
A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Oh, yep. Crystal.
C'est plutôt mignon, oui, c'est vrai.
Huh? You think so? No, wait, I told you not to say anything! What was... Her thoughts. I heard her thoughts. How could I forget about that? Oh, this is so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the traveler is hearing all this too?
Eh merde.
Oh, you clearly did!
Huh? What did we do? Paimon's not following.
Nothing. It's nothing. Let's just move on. Did you need something? You're not here alone, I see.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner, I just didn't want to, interrupt.
Le gars, ça fait depuis tout à l'heure qu'il tient la chandelle, il est là en mode coucou, je suis là. Au secours, qu'est-ce que je fous là? Le pauvre.
No wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival then.
That's right! We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right, Citlali?
Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around. Not to mention the spare time. Don't get the wrong idea, though. I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay? I'm not that old.
Then why you dress like... how did you end up staying aboard the Wingolette?
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting turned into a film, so I came to Fontaine to catch the premiere.
Un de ses romans, elle écrit des livres, elle?
Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epiclese, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. And that bed? Ugh, I just couldn't sleep in it. I tried to find a different hotel, but with the festival, everything was completely booked. Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a help wanted sign on the side of the road.
Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat?
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered. And it includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple. So I thought I'd give it a shot.
Wow! They actually thought you'd be a good fit, huh?
What? You don't think I'm cut out for it? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want. It's a pretty sweet gig.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kinda shocked. But it's not a lie. Head downstairs and see for yourselves. There's nothing but empty tanks. Not a marine animal in sight.
Did your boss mention anything about being open to film crews using this space? Our production was hoping to film on the deck for a few scenes.
No. That never came up. You could just ask her.
Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she? We should know what we're heading into.
She's nice enough, I suppose. Pretty reasonable, too. Even offered for me to move to a bigger cabin if I was too cramped. Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
Well, she sounds like a great boss.
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though. She's been working on an important project, so I'd keep it brief.
Got it! Thanks for the heads up!
All right, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me. Miss Guillotin? These visitors were hoping to ask you about something.
J'avoue que le nom Guillotin... Quoi? Mais qu'est-ce qu'elle fout là?
I thought I said to limit the interruptions.
Mais c'est pas Sandrone, si?
The aquarium is still...
Sandrone, you're here?
What the fuck?
You know each other?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much.
Miss Citlali, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Ah, I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
Ouais, j'avoue, elle a de bonnes explications à nous fournir là. Qu'est-ce qu'elle fout là? Elle a réussi à télécharger son esprit dans un autre robot?
I really can't go anywhere without running into you two, can I?
Are you okay? During the battle, your core, it was...
Destroyed by that bastard Dottore. That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least, there shouldn't be.
Oh, what a relief! Why didn't you tell us sooner? Or come back to see your friends?
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say... Thank you for saving me.
Huh?
Ugh, don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if he did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
That doesn't matter. You're still a hero.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me.
You got that right. You're amazing. But how did you go from a,
From a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this?
Oui, ça c'est une bonne question, oui.
My mom was trying to put it a bit more gently, but yeah.
Where do I even start? Curse it all! Where am I? Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait, Fontanian decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components. Then reconstruct available action modules. Severe damage to the core. Dottore, you bastard. Polonia?
Mais comment elle s'est retrouvée à Fontaine?
Polonia, wake up! Activate!
Oh, il a été détruit lui aussi.
You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me. Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array. Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module. Please. I just need to ask one question. Initiate query regarding the 3 Moon Sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority? 1. It worked.
No.
You did it, Columbina. You made it back. But how did I survive? The self-diagnostics showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good. What triggered the reboot? A built-in message? Only visible after a core reboot. The final gift. Ellen! Were you the one who gave me the second chance? But why now? What activated it? What is that? A vision? Wait, no. It's a stellar linchpin?
Mais qu'est-ce que c'est qu'un pivot stellaire?
A stellar linchpin? What's that?
You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well, that's still unknown. But in Snezhnaya, or in Afatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descender.
The third descender? We knew his remains were used to create the Gnosis, but this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin.
You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to.
Bah, une descendeuse, quoi.
Yes. The heavenly principles used the remains of the third descender to create the seven gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system. Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the third descender. Still following?
Jusque-là, oui.
For those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power.
Donc ça fonctionne
The same
pareil.
is true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that. It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned.
We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar, so does that
Mais plus puissant, du coup.
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without it, the gift Elle left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered.
Ok, donc c'est grâce à ce
The damage
constructeur
to my
Alain
core was too severe.
qu'il l'a sauvé.
But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array, along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms, into this form.
Mais pourquoi elle est pas retournée du coup à Nutcry?
Does that mean Polonia is...
Yes. Unfortunately,
Oh,
Polonia
no.
is... beyond repair.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear that. But you also mentioned something about a final gift?
Yes. Elle often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. So he left me a chance to start over.
Oh, c'est beau.
No, never. Elle once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful coming from me, but it's also an undeniable fact. After Elle died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there. But when it came to my own structure, that's when Elle, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
What? But his creation skill, Catherine, is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet.
No, she's nothing compared to what Elle was able to create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core are still a complete mystery to me. Keeping that gift hidden wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top. If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it?
Wait, but all this still doesn't explain what you're doing here.
C'est pas faux. Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait à
Leslie said
Fontaine?
you rented the ship and even had some kind of fishing permit?
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Elen and I lived when he was alive.
Ok,
My
ça explique
former home, I suppose you
pourquoi
could
elle est
say.
restée là.
The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Elen left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core. And help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin in the first place.
Okay, so go back then. What does that have to do with fishing?
And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine. Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for centuries? I can't just go back to the place I used to live because now it's underwater.
Oh, right.
With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. A Melazine caught me the minute I even made an attempt.
Why not apply for authorization then?
And face the endless slog of Fontainian bureaucracy. No thanks. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone would be enough to give the gestionnaires at the Palais Mermonia a headache. A fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required, and under the name Guillotin, the application was a cinch.
So you're exploiting a legal loophole?
Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing some fishing, what's the issue with that?
Ah, c'est pas bête, hein?
Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium, just in case the gestionnaires come to check up on things. That's also the reason I hired someone to man the front desk.
Huh? But isn't that kind of a waste? He went to all the trouble of getting a business license and rented out this giant ship. Just for show?
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. I'm certainly not going to stop you. All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Elen wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you two even doing here?
N'empêche, j'imagine bien les sacrés caractères entre Citlali et puis Sandrone, ça doit être très très drôle. Franchement, en plus elles ont des caractères assez approximatifs, assez forts.
Seriously? They've been in there forever.
Mm.
The reaction when they saw each other was strange, to say the least. They're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space. Back in the Masters of the Night Wind, I'm the one who gets to kick people out. I just want to know what they're talking about. Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell? No, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastly, the great shaman of the Masters of the Night Wind. I can't do something like that. This is just ridiculous. Making me wait out here for so long? Where's their respect for their elders?
Oh, here they are.
Were you back there arguing or something? What took you so long?
Bah un petit peu quoi. On la croyait morte, en fait elle était vivante. Et c'est pour ça qu'elle est restée à Fontaine. Par contre, ça explique pas pourquoi elle a atterri à Fontaine après sa mort. Genre c'est TP ou je sais pas, ou c'était peut-être dans son noyau.
The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin, then?
Oh, yep. But don't worry, we got everything sorted. Sandrone agreed to let us shoot on the ship, but it has
Putain,
to be
mais
when she's not here.
Paimon qui grille la couverture de Sandrone.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't planning on seeing anyone.
Like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies that are making things unstable. I don't even know if I can continue to function without issues. So the priority is to fix these anomalies and get answers to my own questions.
Ah oui, je comprends, elle est pas encore stable quoi.
I can see the people that need seeing.
C'est pour ça qu'elle veut rester seule pour se stabiliser avant.
Sandrone know when you plan to film Xavier and she'll, steer clear.
I do hope I'm not causing Miss Guillotin too much trouble.
No! She just wants to keep a low profile for her own, complicated reasons. She doesn't want anyone else to know she's here.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and Citlali?
Huh? You mean Miss Guillotin? What does she want? Oh, please don't let it be about the pajamas.
What? The seventh of the Fatui Harbingers?
Putain, on entend tout tellement elle gueule.
Why are you telling me all this?
I asked the Traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance. I can understand if you would rather not work for a Harbinger. Regardless, the room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the Traveler, and I plan to honor that.
Wait, she's actually nice? It's not a problem. The captain also worked for the Fatui, and he helped Natlan a great deal. We know that there are good people among your ranks. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment. Besides, sitting at a desk isn't exactly back-breaking work.
I appreciate that perspective, Great Shaman.
Citlali. Just call me Citlali. That title makes me sound so... old.
Well, Citlali, the Traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon. I'll
Elle
leave
peut
the
pas
ship in
vraiment
your
plonger,
care while
elle.
we're gone.
Together? How often?
Not too often. We're heading out in a bit, but I'll be available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
I wanted to, but she was concerned about my physical well-being, so she offered to come with.
Guess my mental well-being means nothing then.
Huh?
Elle est sous l'eau avec Sandrone, j'adore. Non franchement, le début de l'acte est vraiment cool. Putain, puis c'est trop bien d'avoir retrouvé Sandrone, qu'elle est pas morte et tout. Non, franchement, cet événement, il a l'air vraiment cool. J'ai hâte de voir la tête de Columbina quand elle reverra Sandrone, parce que c'est sûr qu'elles vont se revoir. C'est sûr, c'est sûr. Hâte de la voir, elle va être trop contente. Vu qu'elle l'a considérée comme sa meilleure amie. Admirons les magnifiques paysages de Fontaine. Franchement, c'est magnifique, hein. Fontaine est une ville vraiment magnifique. Je sais même pas où elle est par... Ah, elle est là, la ville. Aïe, non mais ça me tue. De retour à Fontaine, on a des personnages de toutes les villes. Et ça c'est cool, on a Dinazuma, bah, Fontaine à Fontaine, logique. On a Nutcry, on a Natlan. Bon, ils ont pas remis Liyue parce que l'acte de Liyue, forcément. Et Mondstadt parce qu'on les a vus il y a pas si longtemps. Et Sumeru aussi. Mais c'est sympa en vrai, je sais pas si... Parce que j'ai jamais fait d'autres événements, je sais pas si les autres événements ça réunissait autant des personnages des différentes régions. Mais moi j'adore tout ce mélange de crossover, tout ça. Moi je trouve ça toujours trop cool quand des personnages, genre tu t'imaginais jamais qu'ils se rencontrent, ben ils se rencontrent. Genre Citlali, Sandrone, genre jamais, à n'importe quel moment j'aurais pu imaginer qu'elles se rencontrent quoi. Ou Furina et Columbina. Genre à quel moment j'allais me dire ah, elles vont travailler l'une pour l'autre. Genre moi j'adore ce genre de truc de crossover. Enfin bref. Vu l'heure, je pense que je vais arrêter le live ici. Parce que si on va sous l'eau, on a encore pour 1 heure de discussion. Mais comme d'habitude, on va voir si on peut faire des tirages avant avant, du coup, avant de finir le live. Putain, faut que je finisse mes phrases. Aïe, aïe, aïe. Du coup, boutique. On va pouvoir convertir, hop, en primo. Donc on peut faire qu'un seul vœu. On va pas aller très loin. Ok, et on est à combien de pity? Je crois qu'on est à 7, il me semble. Donc 5, 6, 7. Ouais, 7. Donc là, ça ferait 8. Alors, on l'aura jamais, Raiden. Allez, on y croit. Dernier vœu, et on finit le live là-dessus. Le live là-dessus, pardon. Je perds ma voix, il n'y a rien qui va dans ce stream. Ah, c'était sûr, hein. C'était sûr. Hein. Tout ça pour une arme pourrie. Et j'ai même pas assez de machin en bas pour pouvoir prendre un vœu. Bon. Et bien, vu que c'est tout... Ah oui, il y a toujours cet événement là, il m'énerve. Hop. Ah, il y a peut-être les succès. Peut-être avec les succès. Ouais, non, il n'y a pas assez de succès pour refaire un vœu, tant pis. Hop là. Bon, sur ce, le chat, moi je vais vous laisser là pour aujourd'hui. Du coup, j'espère que vous aurez apprécié ce live. Ces débuts d'événements, du coup, qui a l'air bien sympathique. Et la fin de l'autre événement, qui était sympathique, mais un peu plus longuet. Mais là, ça a l'air vraiment cool. Surtout qu'on en apprend plus sur Sandrone. Et voilà. Et puis, bah, la relation Columbina-Sandrone. C'est vraiment une relation que j'adore. Hein. Je sais pas, elles sont trop mignonnes ensemble. Bref, sur ce, nous, on se retrouve en théorie demain soir pour la suite du dessin de Léon. Alors je sais, je dis ça à chaque live, mais peut-être la fin, peut-être, ou peut-être pas. En vrai, aucune idée. On verra bien. Allez, moi je vous laisse là. Des bisous tout le monde, bye bye!